Welcome back, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. We're in quarter number 2, and it's the Colts who have the football. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And the co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Back to the same target, Campbell. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Second down at 4. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Back to Taylor on first down. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. And he was brought down by big Levi Onwuzurike. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Ryan. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he'll find Pittman. He's got the first down and more. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman, 33 yards. And the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And it's now 14-0. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was capped off on the touchdown catch by Michael Pittman. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Ryan. He's got the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Ryan will throw again. And that's into the hands of Mo Alley-Cox, the tight end. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On first down, Ryan. Got an open man, it's QT. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Looking to throw again on second down. Ryan. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Touchdown! Jonathan Taylor, as the first half is winding down. And the Colts will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Goff now to throw. Dancing to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before break here. Goff. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Rodrigo Blankenship on for the PAT. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Time for another look at this Lions offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Griffin. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. And now they're in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on second down. Boyle. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Rolling to his left. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and they will remain well behind.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. Throwing on second and long. Foles.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up fourth down. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
This is taken at the 23. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and the Lions will take over. And Detroit getting set to go now.
Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Flush to his right.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. On first and 10, Boyle steps away to his left. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
First down marker at the 31. It's third down. Looking to throw. Boyle.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
Blankenship out for the point after.
And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted.
And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. Well, Charles, you got a quarterback out of the pocket trying to make a play, and you get it, but instead he ends up throwing it to the other team.
And partners, we know to be successful in this league, number one, you're going to have to be able to make plays on the perimeter or when the pocket breaks down. But number two, you got to make smart decisions with the football. And that time, that simply was not a smart decision.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. Now Foles.
He's got Granson as tight end. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So the call there, roughing the passer.
Well, preseason's time for working out the kinks, but sometimes you've got some defenders who are too eager to impress trying to make this team. And that time we saw one take a shot at the quarterback way too late.
Foles. This is caught. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
Hines is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown. CD, it'll go into the books as just one win, but this is a really impressive win. They've done it on defense, and here they continue to do it on offense. Another score in the 4th quarter to widen that advantage.
I like where you were going with that. What would you say, partner? It was really 3 victories today. Landslide on the scoreboard. Emphatic victory on either side of the ball. They really got it done.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
The Lions offense set to take over. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
This offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 17. Buying time to his left. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And I believe the Colts have recovered. Yes, they have.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and that last play,
For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points, and you put up a bunch of points. What an effort.
And Brandon, I just have to ask you, that's all the stuff that we saw happen today. Those are statistics, numbers, the whole deal.
Easily see how many players you need. Here are some recommendations to get you started. Meeting your season goal comes with higher rewards, but also
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. And Goff going to look to throw right away.
And incomplete to open things up.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
First carry for DeAndre Swift.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run here with Swift.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. On first down, it's gone. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. From the 50, it's gone. Being chased out left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Ooh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff steps away. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Goff. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down.
Is the distance on the punt there.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Now for the first time we get to see this Philadelphia offense led out by their dual threat quarterback now in his 3rd season, Jalen Hurts. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 22.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Throwing is Hurts.
And he's got his man. It's the tight end, Goddard. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
20, 10.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44.
Goff a handoff here to Swift. Jonah Jackson, former third-round pick, the guilty party.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now Goff.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. DJ Chark, 66 yards.
And the Lions take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way.
Hurts fumbles it.
And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. And they put it on the ground here on the second drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves, but maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it is the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into it a little lackadaisical because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see.
First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. Once again, it's Swift.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift.
And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Swift is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. Just power football there. Down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Patterson now for the extra point.
And it's good to make it 14-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, that's a big defensive stop there, and it takes away a lot of the momentum from the offense coming up that big completion the prior snap. Give big credit to the defense for bouncing back.
To try again after the sack. Hurts got his man complete over the middle. It's Sanders. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 25-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw.
He finds his tight end Goddard. That's complete.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. A first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Hurts is going to try and run.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They get this to Smith on the jet sweep. He will push his way down to about the 14. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down.
Hurts.
The Sanders has got it complete. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on 4th down. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Elliott is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Goff. Forced out to his left. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
A play fake for Swift. Now Goff.
He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Dancing to his left. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Play action. It's Goff. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
Here's Swift.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
One more time with Swift.
And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Now it's gone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. DJ Chark as the first half is winding down.
And the Lions are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now. So that one a long 11-play drive.
And it's DJ Chark who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away from the 6. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to float this one deep right side.
He still brings it in off the tip here on the deep shot.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Elliott Good with a PAT. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here.
A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. They expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Goff now looks to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Another try after the first down sack. Goff buying time to his left. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed up.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury.
And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Second down, back to Sanders.
And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. First down.
They run with a man from La Tech. It's Boston Scott.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. They'll go option to the short side. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
And the Eagles are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside from 4 yards out.
And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. Hurts will throw.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. tough there. Good pass, hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Yeah, Detroit back in possession of the football. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Swift going to try up the middle.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On the handoff, this is Swift.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This offense so far on third down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7. Being chased out left. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play. Wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped. Good coverage downfield. And he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the 4th. Forced out to his left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. From just shy of midfield, Goff dancing to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first. Here's Goff. Steps away to his left. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. They'll try the air now with Goff. Buying time to his left. And he fires one incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
On second down, Swift.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on third, Goff. Being chased out left. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Now that's a killer because you think you've got it absolutely covered, and then he hot-foots it out of there and picks up a first down. Drives you crazy as a defense.
Looked like, you're exactly right. Looked like a for sure stop on third, and then the tables turned.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Forced out to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line.
Riley Patterson on. A lot of pressure on this kick. Patterson's kick is good.
And that'll push the lead up to 8. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
This fielded right at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a one-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Over the middle to Smith. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. To throw again on 2nd down.
Hurts. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. 1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts.
He delivers another to Goedert, complete.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. He's back to throw. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A 5-yard touchdown catch.
And the Eagles have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. Huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but they're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for the other team to come downfield and put some points on the board. But job 1 was taken care of. The 2-point conversion to get this thing tied.
And Detroit getting set to go now.
Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there? These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Dancing to his left, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Goff steps away to his left.
Pass complete. It's Hockenson.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now Goff. Out to his left. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Hurts and the Eagles now. Down 27-24, 26 seconds to go. This is only week one of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10. Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Back to throw.
Pass complete, Goddard. And they'll get him down after a gain of 7, but they'll happily give him that.
And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. He'll look to throw.
Finding Pascal. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week one, and one of our early window games here in week one on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Detroit, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the week 1 victory here by a field goal.
And they'll get to stay home again next week as the